I'm Susan.
And I'm Najla.
And this is Good Morning Goodman. It's Monday, November the 16th, and this is the wrap-up of items and events that are happening at the Goodman School of Business this week. First of all, we want to thank everyone who attended the Luncheon Speaker Series last Friday. That was presented by Professors Brown and Elaine. So thank you very much for coming out to that. They're always a really great informative look at research that's happening here at the Goodman School of Business. And I also want to thank everyone who attended our Distinguished Leader event. It was a great event. And we were so honored to have Rosanna Magnotta come and spend the afternoon with us. Our student leaders had a chance to meet with her in the boardroom, and that's always a really interesting...
It's an invitation-only event, and the students get to ask actually very in-depth questions on her leadership development over the course of the years, as well as anything she's learned as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, and we had a great crowd in the afternoon at Pond Inlet for her lecture. So thank you everyone who came out to that.
And so this week, if you are still thinking about an international exchange opportunity and you didn't have an opportunity to pop in last week to their event on Sankey Chamber, there's an exchange information session tomorrow, and it's also happening in Sankey Chambers at 4 p.m. So again, if you did miss last week, this is a great opportunity to come out and learn more about that. Second off, the HRMA, which is the Human Resource Management Association student organization, runs a series of Lunch and Learns. They have one per semester. This Lunch and Learn is happening Friday, November 20th in Sankey Chambers as well, and it's actually featuring the Human Resource Professional Association Niagara chapter, and they'll be coming in and chatting about the designation that you can receive if you're an HR professional, the CHRL and the CHRP designations. So if you are interested in HR or would like to learn more about it, please log on to Career Zone, and you have an opportunity this week to register for that. And the HRMA will provide you a free lunch, and it happens from 11 a.m. to about around 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
Great. Tonight, November 16th, we're having another wonderful event, and this is to honor our distinguished graduate for this year, and that is Jason Sparaga. He's a BBA graduate from 1993.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he's got an interesting background too, so hopefully we'll see a lot of you out there for that.
Jason will also be meeting with some student leaders as well.
That's right, yeah. He's meeting with the Innovation Group, Brock Innovation Group.
Absolutely.
And it'll be, he's got a lot of really fun stories.
Yes, he's a great speaker.
He's been an entrepreneur, I think, since born.
Since birth.
Since birth. He really does.
Absolutely.
He's got some great stories. So.
And he's very dedicated to, as we were talking about last week, the student community, and providing his time and energy and resources through his organizations to support student development. And he's also hired a few of our grads.
Quite a few of our grads. And he's been a judge at Monster Pitch. So I think it's going to be his 4th year.
I think so, something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Along the lines of student organizations, we do have the Brock University Accounting Conference that's taking place this upcoming weekend. We welcome all delegates from the various business schools around Canada. We have about 12 teams competing, so good luck to everyone.
Great. In the series of How to Get a Job In, this coming up now is How to Get a Job in Human Resources. That's going to be happening on the 23rd. Of course, this is co-hosted, as always, by the Goodman Career Development Office, and this time the Goodman Human Resources Association. And you can register on Career Zone. The registration is just open for that, so make sure you register for that, and it will happen on the 23rd.
So if you're interested in HR, you can go to the HRMA Lunch and Learn on the 20th, and then How to Get a Job on the 23rd.
It's a good time if you're interested in HR.
Absolutely. Yeah. Our Business Students Association executive will be traveling to Winnipeg for the National Business School Students Conference. They are part of a bigger association called the Canadian Association of Business Students. So they will be going to this conference in order to gain some ideas about what other business schools and business students are doing around Canada. So that's great. Good luck. And also, the Student Ambassador Association, it's a busy week.
It's a busy week.
It's a busy weekend. They will be hosting their annual Jumpstart basketball tournament on Saturday, November 21st. It is teams of 5 to 7 students. It's 3-on-3 basketball, and all funds raised will go to Jumpstart charities through Canadian Tire. If you're interested in putting in a team, please do check your email for your November updates from student organizations, and the details on how to register are on there.
And this is the 9th almost ninth year for it. I remember the very first
Jordan
year.
Harding.
I hate to say that, but I do remember the very first year. Jordan Harding
Who
started
is
it.
our
Goodman Alumni Network chair.
Yeah.
So he's really excited to see that it's still going and still a big event for
It's a great
students.
event, and they run 2 per semester. So if you can't make it up this semester, we'll send you some information about next semester's event in March. It also comes at a really good time of the year because we're getting into exams soon, so students can kind of have a de-stress by playing some basketball and being part of the tournament. And there's some prizes to be won as well.
Yeah, it's great, and it helps students. It helps young people.
Absolutely,
because the proceeds go to Jumpstart. The Graduate Business Council is holding their Excel training, advanced Excel training, this weekend, November 21st. If you're interested in getting involved, we don't know if there's still
some spots available.
If you're interested, email president@brockgbc.com. And fun this year, they've opened up a couple of spaces for some of our alumni to come. So we've got a few alumni who are coming to take advantage of some of the opportunities here.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, I know the people who took it last year. So it was phenomenal. The skills they learned, it really, really helped. And I do also know from a resume point of view, like this isn't your average Excel training. This is going to put you above and beyond. So it's great.
Absolutely, and it's an all day event, so everyone's aware. I think it's about 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
But for the time and the cost, I think it's absolutely something that's going to help you in the long run.
For sure. So I think that is it for this week. We'll be back next Monday. Make sure you check our social media accounts, and next Monday morning, next podcast. The details for all of our events, as always, you can find on the Goodman section of Career Zone. That's usually where you can register for them. And I think that's it. So we'll say goodbye for today, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.